Hey everyone, welcome to today's video, Know Your Microcontroller. Today we are diving into the world of microcontrollers with the Bhartiya Robotics Ignition Kit. Get ready to discover how to use this awesome kit to unlock your potential. Before we jump into the fun stuff, let's take a closer look at our microcontroller. The green color chip received in your kit. This is Raspberry Pi Pico. It's not just a small board, it's a powerful tool packed with features. Let's check out its main parts. We have got the GPIO pins. These are little connectors that let the Raspberry Pi Pico talk to other electronic things. With 26 GPIO pins, there are tons of ways to connect sensors, LEDs and more. Let's understand the GPIO pins better. These pins can be used for input or output, meaning they can either receive information or send it out. You can connect sensors to GPIO pins to detect things like temperature, light, motion, LEDs and other things. So we will explore it further in our projects. Apart from GPIO pins, the Raspberry Pi Pico has other types of pins. So as you can see, there are 40 pins, from which 26 are the GPIO pins and rest are the other pins. So let's explore the other pins. If you see it closely, so you can see their names written ahead of the pins, in front of the pins. As the first pin is V bus pin. This pin is used to connect the microcontroller to a USB power source. It provides power to Raspberry Pi Pico from the USB port. As it is a USB port, you can power up the Raspberry Pi Pico with this, or you can directly power up the Raspberry Pi Pico with this pin too. Similarly, we have a VSys pin with a second pin. This pin is connected to the main power supply of the microcontroller. It is used to power external components connected to Raspberry Pi Pico. It usually provides a 5.5 voltage of power as an output to other sensors and LEDs. Here we have 3V3 pin, the fifth pin. This pin provides a regulated 3.3 volts of power which can be used to power sensors, displays and other components. And of course, we cannot forget about the ground pin, which is GND pin. So you can see there are multiple pins in which it is written GND, like third pin this, similarly this pin, this pin. So these are the ground pins. This pin is connected to the ground and completes the electrical circuit. Next, let's talk about the USB port. The Raspberry Pi Pico has one micro USB port for both power and data transfer. This means you can plug it into a computer to give it power and upload your code. Moving on, we have an onboard LED. This little light shows you if the Raspberry Pi Pico is powered up and doing something. They are super helpful for figuring out what's going on with the projects. Last but not the least, let's not forget about this black color chip. It is the main part and it is the dual core ARM Cortex M0 Plus processor. This fancy name just means the Raspberry Pi Pico can handle lots of different tasks at the same time, which is great for all sort of projects. Now that we know about the Raspberry Pi Pico's main parts, let's put that knowledge to use. We are going to set up a simple project using some of the stuff from our ignition kit. So stick around as we connect sensors, LEDs and other bits and bobs to the Raspberry Pi Pico. It's going to be a fun journey of learning and discovery. Thanks for joining me in the exploration of ignition kits. Until next time, happy tinkering.